Hi folks, it's Taff. Welcome to Farming Sim 2013. And you may be thinking, that looks different. Yes! Well, the thing is, I played over the bank holiday weekend, I've been playing with this map. This is the Glenmalure Irish map, which is absolutely spectacular. It really is. So let me just guide you around the map. Let's just bring up the map to begin with. So here's a quick thing, the Glenmalure. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably haven't, to be honest with you. It's got all the basic things you'd expect to see in a farming sim map. It's got obviously cows, sheep, chickens. It's also got a pig mod, which is fantastic, and you do all your various grains, milk, pork, usual stuff. Okay, so this is the chicken farm. That may sound a bit odd. Let me just break down the map for you. So we've got the chickens here, where you can see my little indicator. We can... Oh God, that chicken is so loud. So we can feed the chickens and water the chickens there. We can come through here. Oh no, it's just a stable. How do we get through there? Can we come back through the back here? Great, okay. I've got a lawnmower there. That's pretty cool. So this is where our chickens will be when we buy them. But also, on the back of that, obviously I think this is our house. So this is the farmhouse with our chickens. We've also got our livery with our horses and our stable area here. So we can sell some straw, and we can also sell mixed feed and stuff there. So we've also got our horses there. Doesn't that look great? Okay, great. That's just the field around to where the chickens are. This is our house. We've got a nice little blue hatchback there. Nice. And we've got some storage areas there. Great. Okay, we've also got a little path, which I hadn't seen before. It goes to a little picnic table. Lovely. We'll just take a shortcut down to the road. Obviously, being set in Ireland, everyone drives on the right side of the road, i.e. the left. If that makes sense. Okay, hang on. No one's going to give us a lift, so we'll hop over to the main farm. Okay, so this is the main farm. This is the entrance to the main farm. So the road is literally just up there. As you can see, it's quite a... Let's just switch that off. It's quite a tight and twisty farmyard. Now, this is stereotypical of British farms. You know, obviously, I've got an uncle who's got a farm up in North Wales, and it's this kind of... This reminds me of it so much. So this is why I want to pick on this map, because it's... Not pick on this map, but pick this map, because it's just so... It really does scream farming to me. Being from the UK, this screams farming to me. So what we have some storage area here. We've got a tipper trailer. We've got a forage wagon. We've got a little petrol bowser. We've got a built-in mixed feed ration thingy. We've got a straw... Can we get up here? Yeah, we've got a straw loft up there. We've got a little workshop in here, like with generator, welder, our tool... Oh, look at that. Look at that. What a fantastic tool set. Awesome. And I've got a vice. Lovely. And we've got loads of things and loads of bits and bobs. Fire extinguisher. Great. We've got a storage area there, which is lovely. Opposite, we've got our piggies. Nice pig shed there. Fantastic. Obviously, that is where we get the mixed feed ration. We'll come out of there. And we've just got another storage area there. Down here, we have our tractor shed, in which we have a little yellow tractor, and we have a grass cutter and a tedder. We've also got a field of wheat just over there. Now, we've got our sheep pen, or say a hay trailer, or bale trailer. We've got our sheep pen here. This is the sheep field with the water in the grey thing, and in the rusty iron thing, that's where the feed goes. Great. We've got our field of steam here, which is great. That's obviously where the manure will be. And through here we've got our cows shed and our milking parlour. Look at this, which is great. So there we go. So that's the cows. Obviously we've got the milking parlour there. This is the debris for collecting the milk, I think. Or was that slurry? No, that's for collecting the milk. This is where we put the... I think this is where we put the water actually for the cows. We have our liquid manure pit there, which is great. An old bathtub full of water. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really captured it. We've got our liquid manure or slurry fertilizer. We've got a water bowser. We've got a liner, and we've got a plough. up this little lip. This bit here with this run, this is our basically 2 back-to-back silos for silage, which was great. And obviously this is then the pig farm. Whoa! Watch out for the milk. So we got old Nigel Mansell in the. Let's pick a more modern driver. We've got old Vettel in the milk dairy truck here. So this is where we get. This is where the slurry comes out for the pigs. This is where we put the earth fruits for them to eat. This is where we put their grains to eat, and this is their water. We've got front loader in there. Watch out! Blimey, he doesn't hang about. And we've got a grass bay, we've got straw, we've got silage, and we've got mixed ration, and we've got a storage. We've got a couple of front loader attachments on there, which is great. So here we got the maize, canola, wheat, and barley drop-off points, and this is where we dump our grain. We've got our silos under that shelter, and we've got the same for potatoes and beet there. So it's a really nice constructed little farm. I'm loving this. Pop out here, we've got some canola growing there. We've got some more storage area. We've got our schluter, we've got our cultivator and a seeder, and in here we've got a big old combine with seeder, and this is where our seed storage is as well, and some fertilizer there as well. So this is it. This is our farm, and look at that view. It's a bit misty this morning, but look at that view. I've driven around the map, and it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And to me, being a single farmer, this feels like the best option for me, because while I loved Old Brook Map, it felt like it was a bit too big for one person. The fields are really big. The it was taking me 2 episodes to harvest a field, for heaven's sake, and for video purposes, it just wasn't. It wasn't quite there. It's a fantastic map, and I really enjoy playing it. But this one just screams UK farming. I know technically Ireland aren't part of the UK, but you know what I mean. They're just over the Irish Sea from Wales, so that's why it really strikes a chord with me. We got reasonably small fields, but these are realistic. I was looking at the thing, and they've mapped them 1-to-1 from Google Maps. So in an area, that is probably not a bad sized field. And that's probably a realistic sized field, rather on the superhuman ones we had at the Old Brook, which is great. So that's enough. Oh wow, I've got some athletic things to be able to jump over that wall. We've also got a muck spreader there, which is great. So you may also be wondering, hang on, how come you've got rid of all the clutter on your screen? Well, I've got a couple of mods. Obviously I can remove the animal HUD just by using the asterisk key, but I've put on a little hide mod, and if you use the Alt H, and you can bring up your inventory and all your standard HUD. So anyway, we've done a walk around the farm, and we talked quite a bit. So what we have is just under 25,000, and we've got nothing on the farm. So what I'm thinking, we want to get some pigs, so we need to get some feed in there, don't we? Okay, what I wanted to do, we've got this quite a bit. Let's just skip rather than me running everywhere. This combine, this is quite a big combine. Now, I'd rather sell this and get the money and get a cheaper combine, an old rickety combine, because the fields aren't that big, so it's not going to be too much of a hassle. If you're with me on this one, and I'd rather have the cash, because we've got 100 grand. Whoops. We've got 100 grand loan as well, so that's also something to bear in mind. The other thing to bear in mind, I have got the more realistic mods on. So tractors and combines, they drive slower, their steering is also less responsive, and everything has got more of a weight to it. So it feels far, if you can actually stomach it and get, you can get used to it, it's actually a far more rewarding way of playing, rather than the standard, Twitch game. It's almost Twitch steering, isn't it, of some of the tractors when you're doing 40, 50 miles an hour on the roads. You just think, whoa. This is going to be exciting with this cutter on the front, actually. Can I... It's looking good. Let's go. Let's follow him out. And I'll show you the rest of the, part of the town. Whoops. Oh. I'm losing resale value on it all the time. Wow. Hopefully that didn't scratch too badly. So we'll run this down to town, which isn't too far. It's quite a small map, which is quite nice. But it's really nicely detailed. And as I say, it really makes me feel like it's a proper homely map. And I love it. So we're coming into what you'd call the village, part of the village. And there's the post office there, where you can sell your eggs. And there's a bank machine there as well. We've got the inn, which is fantastic, the lodge. And we've also got this little garage down here. So this is the garage. Isn't it brilliant? So we'll just park this on here. So we're coming over to O'Donovan's Garage, sales, service and cash repair. Crash repair, sorry. Yeah, I can't read. So let's sell that, and let's sell that. There we go, 148,000, that's a bit better. Let's have a look around the org. Okay, it's not too bad. I thought there might be a smutty calendar or something, which I didn't want you to see. But there we go. That's a nice picture of a... Is it a golf course? I don't know. We've got Vroom Tractors Go Far, which is cool. And we've got an aeroplane going over. Anyway, what we need to do is buy... What do we need to buy? A combine. That's what we need to buy. Yes, of course it is. A combine. So let's go mods by... Oh, what I want to do is get the old... This old beast. So we'll buy that for, so there, 11 grand, 3.5 grand, and we can buy a header trailer for 1,400. Great. And there it all is. So there we go. We've made quite a bit of money, and this will serve our needs just as well. So what we can do, I'm hoping we can just drive. We're not going to meet any traffic, and we can just drive down the road. So let's try and hitch this up. Excellent. I'll also stick on a picture, because if you actually Google Earth this and have a look at Street View, you'll see how actually realistically and faithfully recreated this has been. This is actually very impressive, and we've got all the people going around the beer garden there. Look at that. Behind there's a sale where we can, it's basically the grain sale where we can sell all our goods and stuff. There's also a couple of other, there's also a little factory industrial complex around the other side where we can, it has a slaughterhouse to sell the pigs. It's got a biogas plant where we can obviously sell the stuff for biogas. And it's also got the dairy. And we can, in fact, take milk to the dairy if you so wish to. There is a twice daily milk run, so it's not strictly necessary, but should you want to, that is available for you to do. So let's just try and squeeze this in. As I say, not all the equipment and tools I have will be more realistic, but a lot of them will be. So all the starter equipment will be. Which is great. We'll just add a little bit more authenticity from me. You may not see any difference, apart from my driving may be a little bit worse. But you know, you're probably used to that anyway. Ooh. Just snuck through there. So let's offload this trailer about there. Great. Yeah, perfect. And we'll get this guy. Oh yeah, of course. Let's get the thingies and put the dividers on. Fantastic. Right, let's start this beast up again. And we'll get this wheat cut. Great. Okay. It also has slightly different textures, so what I could do actually when we come around this corner, I might just get the auto combine on this. Round in a circle, offset, yeah, go. Okay, so that isn't a more realistic one, that's why it's zipping around at quite a pace, but if you look at the straw texture is quite nice, isn't it? So I quite like that as well. Let's not run through the crops. It's always dangerous. Oh, we're out of the zone, so we don't have to shout. So he's going to plough through that quite quickly. What we can do is get... Oh, why am I walking everywhere? I just jump into something. Yeah. With the more realistic mods, so the tractors which are actually modded with the more realistic physics, obviously they're slower and they steer better and they do handle a lot better, more authentic, as I say. But you can't have big old attachments on the back without them, you know, rearing up and you end up staring at the sky. So yeah, you've got to be careful which tractors you use for which tasks. That's where the shooter comes in really useful for the heavy loads, basically. Alright, let's just see what's going on here. How's he handling this? Well, he's missed a bit. And he's going like a zillion miles an hour. So stand back a little bit. He's doing okay, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. He's not causing anything too bad. Okay, let's go forward. I'll just get this ready to offload. It's actually, yeah, it's getting ready. Let's go up to the top and try and catch him before he swings around. Obviously, he's missed a few bits, but we can tidy them up in a little while. Right there. There we go, great. Now what I want to concentrate... Whoa! Okay, I've got the realistic... Well, they call it the more realistic gearbox as well, where you actually have to stop and then change gear. And it does actually make driving a bit more interesting as well. Okay, great. Is he stuck? No, he's okay, great. One thing I might do actually, I might just drop that there and leave that for now, and I might bring the Schluter over to go and pick that up, or maybe even the front loader. The front loader can pull a trailer. Whoa! You can see the actual turning circles has been extended quite a bit, which you may think, oh, that's not very good, but it actually does feel more realistic, especially if you're driving in cab. What I want to do, we need to get some grass cut because I want to get animals going. I really want to concentrate and make this farm predominantly a dairy and a livestock farm. Is that not gonna... There we go, we have to fold it up. Great. Oh, okay. I didn't see that post there. Combine's going by. You can hear it. Right, so let's just a bit more distance around there. Now, I'm just going to drop this front weight off, which when we're on a slope like this, you may say that's dangerous, and it will be. I'm half expecting this truck to buck up. Oh no, but you can see the. Right, let's. We are very rear heavy, so you can expect the front to go quite light at times, and we may lose a little bit of traction. So what I'm going to do is head over to the farm and buy a front cutter as well. That's what I want to do, because I want to get the grass cut, and we'll then use the forage wagon to collect it, so we can at least get the troughs filled up with something to eat, and we'll get the sheep and the cows in and ready to go. Okay, back to old Donovan's. or whoever it was. Was it Donovan? Yeah, I think so. O'Donovan. Okay, it's Ireland. You've got to have the O in front of it, of course. Okay, let's go into the sales room, and I know I don't have to go in there technically, but I just like to for the sake of it. Let's placeable objects. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, what I'm looking for is mowers. This is what I'm looking for. So should we? I'm half tempted to buy those two together and then sell that. Or no, let's just buy that now, because we've got to be careful with the money, because we obviously want to buy some cows and stuff as well. So we'll go steady with the old spending spree. I do get excited at times, and I will spend far too much if I allow myself to do it. Okay, now we need to go and find that. There is a field, right? Number 2 we're going to go for. So you can see the map. We own 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. So 5 is where we are cutting the wheat. 10 is where the canola is, and we're just going to drive over to 2 now, and we are going to get that cutting kicked off. Whoop. Sorry, that is the more realistic. I will get used to it. I will get used to it. I promise. You're all sitting there going, oh, "This is rubbish. You can't drive it." Well, yeah, I know. That's more of a fault with me than anything else. Okay, so the entrance to the field should be just over here. So all this lush green area is what we're going to cut. Now that's there, I'm going to hop over. Yeah, I thought it'd be ready. Let's just use the front loader. We'll use this just to tow the trailer. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine anyway. If not, we'll probably see all sorts of crazy bucking action. But he's done a good job in the meantime. He's missed a few patches here, there, and everywhere, but we can quickly tidy them up. That's not a problem. Okay, great. It's gone. Oh yeah, this will pull it nicely. It's not the quickest thing. We can manage about 7 miles an hour, but we need to manoeuvre it around the field, so that is perfect. Okay, great. So that's done. Let's get the front cutter down and get the rear cutter down, and we'll get this meadow mowed. One man went to mow a meadow. One man, and we don't have a dog. That's one thing Farming Sim is lacking, a dog. We need a dog. You know, every farm must have a dog. I think it's one of those unwritten rules. And without it, we feel less of a farmer. I do anyway. I want a little Jack Russell sitting in my cab, or, you know, and you'd have a couple of working dogs, a couple of collies or something like that, in the back of your Land Rover to go and torment the sheep or whatever. Yeah, that's what we need. Alright, let's give this some beans, and we can fly around here. Okay, this is going well. Oh, bit of understeer. Okay, we're great. It's lovely looking wet lush grass, isn't it? Absolutely very dark green. Looks very nutritious for our animals, which I'm sure they'll be delighted with. So I've missed a bit there, but I'm just going to try and keep it straight-ish, just to make it easy when we come to collect it. It's actually pulling a little bit to the right, which is interesting. It's probably the old gravitational effect of going downhill. Well, look at that. Those rolling hills, beautiful. Oh, actually, I've missed a bit more than I wanted to there, but it's okay. I'm not too worried. as I say, I think 3 of these fields are grass meadows, which is perfect if we want to concentrate on animal production. Of course, thanks to all the mods and suggested for the livestock trailer. I've actually found one which they recommend for the game, which is a little bit smaller than the truck. The truck wouldn't really work on this map because it's I'm talking about the 18-wheeler, because it's just a little bit too big for the tight and confines of the map, which is good because you wouldn't want a huge big old, you buy equipment to suit the actual environment you are in, so that's fine. Let's just reverse this back. Also, I should have done this at the start really, but I need to do a big thanks to Michael Cummings, aka Rommel. Thank you ever so much. Michael has made a fantastic gesture, and one that's absolutely knocked my socks off. He made a donation to the channel to encourage me to keep going with the farming sim videos, and thank you ever so much. It's not often I'm speechless, but I really was. I was absolutely choked when you sent me that message with a donation. I didn't know what to do, and I'm still thinking of some way to show my thanks and gratitude. I haven't thought of anything yet. I may stick a little sign on the videos or something, but I will definitely do something to say thank you, because that was just a fantastic gesture and one that really moved me. So thank you ever so much. It's it was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, really did make me speechless. So thank you, Michael. Yeah, you made my weekend. Let's just say that was absolutely a fantastic gesture. Thank you. Oh, anyway, before I fill up and get all emotional, and you don't want to see me breaking down, it's not a pretty sight. Let's just concentrate on getting this done. We are whizzing through this nicely, actually. Oops, hang on. Got a little bit of a slide on there. Look at that. Whoa, drifting. Front wheel drift. That's because obviously the back's a little bit heavy, the grass is probably wet, and we're just sliding a little bit, but we're doing nice. Whoops. I do like sitting in the cab with this more realistic feel. Okay, you can see I'm twitching the steering, but it's not like the you can one little touch of the keys and the wheels are pointing 90 degrees the other way. It is a little bit more slow response and a little bit more. The tractors feel like they've got a real weight to them, and they're not going to topple over at the slightest. You run over a frog and it'll bounce in the air or anything like that. I really do like these more realistic mods. Obviously, as I said, some of the stuff won't have the more realistic physics, but we'll just play it by ear. The ones that don't, then we'll probably maybe try and avoid. The good news is, thank you to Michael's donation. Oh, thanks to Michael's donation, should I say? I've also I purchased all the DLC for this game because there's like one pack. I think it's just called the DLC pack, which has like the Ursus, it has the Marshall, and all the other DLCs. So I bought that. That was only $11.99, which is fantastic. So that does give us the bale wrapper, so we can do some silage bale wrapping as well, which we'll do. A couple of wrap bales will look fantastic in our farmyard. It will just really set it off a treat, and I can't wait to see this farm in motion, because it's such a beautiful map. And hopefully, if you're looking for something a little bit more British, or I'm sorry, all the Irish, they'll go, it's in Ireland, it's not Britain, sorry, but it's got a very British feel to it. So yes, it's very Irish feel, very British feel, and it's just a fantastically modelled map. So if you're looking for somewhere new to play, start up again, yeah, this is definitely one I would recommend you you pick up on. I've also got another game which as I said, I played this for a lot of hours over the bank holiday weekend, and I was absolutely absorbed with it. So I think this is one I'm going to get real amount of pleasure playing. As I said, the old Brook map was great, but it was just a little bit too big for a one-man operation. That's why I felt anyway, and obviously you don't tend to get those huge big farms in the UK, and obviously farming in the UK is my experience. I don't know, I don't have any real experience of it, or any experience of American farming, because I know farming in America is just like amazingly big. You know, I've seen it on things like Country Fire, a TV program in the UK, and they have milking parlours with like cows on like a rotating wheel almost thing. They're all in like, you know, like a one of those rotating things that they turn trains around with. What do you call them? My mind's gone blank. But yeah, and they're all happily sitting there being milked away, turning around, chewing their cud. You know, so you know they're reasonably content. And they do it on such a huge scale in America. It's phenomenal. But it doesn't really feel farming to me, because I'm used to the small niche, you know, little hodgepodge little farms, and you know, the little, yeah, this kind of farm. This is what my experience is of. It's similar to my uncle's farm in North Wales. So yes, this to me, it screams my understanding through my childhood of farming. So that's why I am super excited about this map, and hopefully you will be too. Let's just bring that up. We can probably switch that up, and so we can tidy that up with the rear. That's great. So we're lifting that up. Let's just go to the front, switch that off, X that, and lift that up. Great. So that's the meadow cut. That took us next to no time. Let's go and check on the combine. That's done a fantastic. Let's switch you off. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I switched him back on. Let's just K to get rid of him. And we'll go and tidy up the bits that they missed at the top, which, you know, they have missed a bit, but I'm not going to scream too loudly because they've done a reasonably good job. And let's just tidy this remaining pieces of wheat up. Oh, actually, I don't think I'm going to get it in one go. No, I'm not. Okay, we'll do two runs just to tidy this up. We don't have a baler at present, so I will do the normal thing and use the forage wagon to collect the straw. Okay, great. As you can see, this little what was it? A New Holland. It's perfectly acceptable for these smaller fields. It does the job perfectly for now. As I say, long term we will want to get a bigger and better combine, but for now, this is all we need. You know, I'd much rather have the money in the bank, to which we can use to buy you know, animal related things. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But you know what I mean. Whoa, slowly, catchy monkey. Okay, great. While that's doing that, can we? Oh, we'll have to go around. We'll take the debris off, and we'll pop them in there. Great, that's now done. We'll jump over the blades, because that's what you do. Oop. Catch that on the side. Okay, we'll take this over. So there you go. That's we've done so much. Sorry, we've been so productive in so short a period of time. We've got the wheat field sown. We'll now take this over to the canola. It's a little bit uneven here. This hasn't been paid. This is where we're going to put our silage, so that's fine. Okay, great. I will bring this over here. Try and get for the gatepost. Yes. Oh, I left the header cutter. No, the header cutter. No, that's the same thing, you muppet. The header trailer, which is fine. So I'll leave that here for now. and we'll be cutting the canola next time out. Let's just take this in, and we'll dump this 6 odd tons of wheat in our silos. Like I say, this isn't the most powerful. This front loader isn't the most powerful thing in the world. That's why it's going to struggle a wee bit with pulling a tray which is only 28% filled. So yeah. But believe me and trust me, this map is the map. I love it, and I hope you do too. If you really want me to play the Old Brook one, I will continue to play the Old Brook one instead. But for me, this one just screams farming, and I absolutely adore it. I've only played it probably for about 4 or 5 hours, but already it's captured. It's the one I want to play. So my preference will be for this one. But if you almost lost control. If you really want the Old Brook map, I will do the Old Brook map for you, and I'll play this privately. So let me know your thoughts. If you want to stick with this one, it would be my preference. But let me know your thoughts on that one. Leave a comment down below. And let's try and do some pro skill reversing, and we'll dump that in there. Okay, that has gone through the barn. Okay, that's okay, that's a slight issue. That's no problem at all though, really. Okay, so I'll leave it there. We've done a fantastic first episode. We've got the wheat field cut. We've got the meadow cut. Next time, obviously, we'll be getting the canola cut. That'll be priority. We'll set him going, auto trailer. And we're going to concentrate on the animals. So we're going to get some of these. These are fruits over here. So we've got some beets over here, and we've got some potatoes over here. We're going to stick those in the pigs, and we're going to get the pigs going. So we'll need to get some water as well. Earth, fruits, and water. That'll get the pigs going. We'll collect the straw off that field, shove it in the pig shed, and that will get manure being produced. We'll dump the rest of the straw in the cows to get them ready if we can, and if not, all the rest will go into the shed. Probably the pigs will take most of it. We'll also need to collect the grass, fill up the sheep, cow and pigs. Yep, and the rest can go in the storage bin, and we'll also need to do a water run as well for all the animals, and that includes the chickens. So wow, although this is going to be, it's going to be about a 40-minute first episode. We've done a lot, but there's so much more to do just to get this farm up and running, and I'm really excited about this map. And look at that view. Look at that view. Let's get rid of that. Look at that view. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the sections below. I hope that you like the Glenmalure map, and you'll want me to continue on it. So yes, let me know your comments and thoughts, and hopefully I will see you back here next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.